What is going on, guys? My name is Phoenix, and guys, I want to talk to you guys about Black Ops 4 and Blackout, maybe even a little bit of zombies. But guys, Black Ops 4 has been a really great Call of Duty in my opinion. But right now it's kind of stale for me, I'll be honest. But I honestly do think Treyarch is slowly destroying Black Ops 4 just because of, honestly, they overhyped it. If you think about it, they promised us like updates. They were telling us that updates weekly. It was gonna be the best Call of Duty with the most push towards multiplayer since there's no campaign. They were gonna add tons of stuff weekly, tons of updates. There'd be maps every now and then. Instead of having DLCs, there'd be tons of updates to add maps and zombie maps instead of just having a DLC every like couple months or whatever. But it honestly just feels like you get half the DLC this part of the month and then half the DLC the next part of the month instead of a huge DLC in 2 months or whatever it is. Which honestly is basically the same thing as adding DLC. I don't know. For me, it's just these small updates after a long period of time kind of makes the game stale. You guys might not agree with me right there, but I mean, I still do like that we get updates more often and stuff. But I do think they're still heavily focused on Blackout, which is ruining the multiplayer experience and making the multiplayer experience really stale right now. And zombies, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys like this or not, but in my opinion, they've ruined Black Ops 4 zombies. Treyarch zombies had Juggernaut. It was Treyarch zombies, normal zombies. They had their huge Easter eggs, but now they made it so different and so weird. It feels like an Infinite Warfare zombies or something like that, because there's no Juggernaut, there's random perks, just like how Infinite Warfare Zombies is, and same thing with Advanced Warfare Zombies. They had it to where they had their own perk system, they had their own stuff like armor and stuff. And now Treyarch, which was the best zombies experience, that had its set perk system, set story and all that, now it's pretty much an Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare type zombies. Which I never played Infinite Warfare Zombies that much. Played like once or twice. Advanced Warfare I played a couple times. So maybe you guys liked that stuff. I didn't really care for it. I'm a huge fan of the Treyarch Zombies. But now it just doesn't feel like Treyarch Zombies in my opinion. Now yes, you can still play like the Mob of the Dead remake, and that has like some of the old perks and stuff. But it's still different because you can only choose 4 perks. And they're all like, instead of all the perks being in the map, there's like 4 locations where you can choose what perks go in that location. And then there's no Juggernaut and stuff. It's not Treyarch Zombies, and I don't like it. So for me, Black Ops 4 ruined normal Treyarch Zombies, I guess. But that might just be my opinion. I don't like the new zombies. I'm not sure about you. I honestly would rather play Black Ops 3 Zombies, custom maps, and all that. Because I know there's a bunch of custom maps that actually, one of the custom maps remade town. I don't know if you guys want me to drop a like if you guys want me to play that, because it looks sick. It looks beautiful. It's amazing. And it's Treyarch Zombies. I'm sorry, but Black Ops 4 does not have Treyarch Zombies. And then multiplayer, we don't get as many updates as they said they were gonna do. Like, we don't get special game modes. Like, they were telling us we were gonna have special game modes, kind of like Fortnite, where it was like every now and then it would be a special game mode, like every weekend or whatever, especially with double XP and stuff. But all I've been seeing is just chaos modes, which is cool, but chaos modes just make it a crazier version of that mode. I'd rather, like, they had the gun game for a little bit, which is cool, and chaos hardpoint was amazing. But other than that, it just, in my opinion, they just haven't been adding the new game modes that often. First of all, second of all, they're just chaos modes. They should add snipers only, or shotguns only, or something, or melee weapons only. Those would be so sick as game modes. Like, those game modes would be so much fun, and it wouldn't be hard for them to do. I know World War II had snipers only before, or one shot, and all these other modes. Very rarely, but they had them. I mean, Treyarch could add one in the chambers, and that would be amazing. But they don't, and I feel like that is making the game stale. And it's honestly ruining Black Ops 4 for me. They said they were going to do a bunch of these stuff, and they're just not doing it. Now, it's probably not their fault. They probably meant this, but I think they just overhyped Black Ops 4. They said they're going to have a huge focus on multiplayer, And I think half that focus went to Blackout instead of actual multiplayer. So now it just feels kind of like the same as all Call of Duties, where it ends up getting stale until there's a huge update slash DLC. And I feel sad because Black Ops 4 is one of my favorite Call of Duties in a long time. Also, Blackout is now free until the 17th, which is yesterday when you guys are seeing this, until the 24th, which is amazing. I do think Blackout will be coming free eventually over time. So I'm guessing what they're going to do is a free trial and see how many people are playing it and buying the Black Ops Pass or whatever they do. And then they're going to, eventually over time, they're going to set it free for everyone. But I think it's going to be months into the game's release, because you can already buy the Battle Edition, which is just multiplayer and Blackout, instead of having zombies in it. It's like $20 off the game. There's that. I think they should have added a $20 version which just has Blackout. I think that would be amazing. But I don't even play Blackout that much anyway. But tell me what you guys think about it in the comments below. And in my opinion, that's how they should do it. But guys, even if Blackout is free, do you guys think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Because I know like some people bought Blackout or Black Ops 4 just for Blackout, and they're honestly like basically getting ripped off. But like they did buy it just for Blackout, so it's kind of their fault. I don't know, guys. Tell me in the comments below. I don't know. I bought Black Ops 4 just for multiplayer, but Blackout is like an addition, so I don't really care if it's free. It would honestly be better in my opinion, because there'd be a ton more people, a ton more noobs, like Christmas noobs and like defaults, I guess you could say. I don't know, but there's that. With their addition to, they haven't really added that many new modes, and there's only 2 new maps at the moment right now, plus 1 zombie map, which I don't really care about zombies because they kind of ruined zombies in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't know how long it took for World War II to add their first DLC. I think it was the first 4 months, something like that, right? But either way, like I just feel like they need to add more content more frequently. I think it's just kind of getting stale at this point. It is really cool that it's way less stale than other Call of Duties. It's just they promised that it would be, they just promised more and they didn't go to my expectations. I expected Black Ops 4 to have a lot more updates more frequently and more maps more frequently. And honestly, I expected tons of more updates and more game modes and all that. I just feel that the game was overhyped. I don't know if it's just me, guys, but that's how I feel. And now, don't get me wrong, it's still great. Like, they still have all these DLC weapons coming out. They still have the Black Ops Pass, which comes with a bunch of skins and stuff and camos. And in my opinion, variants and camos make me want to play the game. So if I want to level up this variant, I have to get this gun golden. But once you get everything golden, you get that variant immediately, which I don't like. I think we should still do those challenges to get that variant, to Mastercraft variant, like they did before they updated to where you just get it. But either way, it's still cool getting new variants. So you want to keep playing until you get more variants and stuff. But there's not that many variants in the game. I expected way more variants in the game. Like World War II had more variants in their game, even though World War II the guns were crappy until you had a good variant. So I assume they added tons of variants because each gun needed at least a really good variant. But right now, not every gun has a variant, and I just think World War II had more variants, which is a bad thing. I think Treyarch really needed a ton more variants in this game, because it was supposed to be, because there's no campaign, first of all, and it's supposed to be a huge updates all the time. I think they should add a ton more variants, so it would put a lot more gameplay value in the game, and I could actually, like, it wouldn't be as stale, for me, at least in my opinion. And people that don't really care about variants, I still think they should add, like, cool mini games or like snipers only and like a lot more modes like they said they were going to in the first place. I'm sorry, but Chaos Team Deathmatch and all these other Chaos modes, they're cool and stuff, but it comes to the point when it's just normal Team Deathmatch just with an uptime, or they just up the limit. And I think they should really add other modes too, like snipers only or one in the chamber. Gun game was amazing, but I think, I might be wrong, but I think that's the only mode that like was another addition that was actually a different mode. But guys, I'm sorry, I'm just ranting here. I love Black Ops 4 to death. At least they didn't add a ton more DLC. I mean, there's still melee weapons, but at least it's not as bad as Black Ops 3. I'm sorry. Black Ops 3 was really bad in melee weapons, in my opinion. I don't know. But guys, I'm just ranting here. Comment down below what you guys think, if Black Ops 4 is not stale for you, and if the updates are more freaking than other Call of Duty, so you love it, or etc. Anyways, thank you for 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. Now we're on to 600 subscribers. It's crazy. And you guys, make sure you enjoy your day as much as possible, and peace.